How's it going, aliens? My name's Alien. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video. And today's video will be all of the best Hunter Persona builds for Season 10. So let's get right into the video. Okay, before I get into all of the Hunter Personas, I do want to plug my Discord server. The link will be in the pinned comment below, as well as in the description below. So go click the link and join the server today. As for Survivor Personas, that will be my next video, which will be uploaded tomorrow. So if you want to see all of the Survivor Personas, just stay tuned for tomorrow's upload. Also, to address the Survivor tier list, because I've been getting a lot of comments about it. The reason it was taking longer is because there were balance changes that had recently come to the test server. But after 2 weeks, they have still not came to the live server in China, and then it's a week after that they come to global. There's been rumors that some of these changes are canceled, like the mechanic nerf and such. So I was just waiting that out to see if they're going to come, if they're canceled. But by this week, middle of this week, I will know and I'll be able to make the tier list. So the Survivor tier list should be out sometime this week. Okay, let's get into the Hunter Personas. I will be doing it like I did my last video for Season 9. I will go over all of the best Hunter Personas by the top players, which is a much better way because, for example, someone like Ember, I don't main Ember. I never mained Ember. I know about him because I'm a top hunter, and I can give my insight on the builds, and especially the hunters that I main. I will tell you what I use personally, but this way you get the best information from the best players in the best server. So let's start off with Ember. Number 1 is at 10.6k points with him, and an evil dragon with 24 stars. Let me just show you the leaderboard. So that's Survivor, and that's Hunter. Top 1, 55%. Top 1, 50%. PPX 28, Alex 72. So let's get into Ember. Trump card, detention, 1 in Berserker, and hunt. Ember is one of those hunters that uses hunt. This is because for the hunters that do not have any ability to help their chase out, a lot of times you go with hunt so that you can get the down. Ember depends on camping, so you have to really just stack everything you can in order to get the down, and hunt helps with that. Number 2, same build. This one's going Insolence and Control Freak. Insolence used to be really meta on Ember, and it's still good on him, but you just see a lot of top ones moving their trump card, but you can still use Insolence for early game along with Hunt, and then Control Freak for his camping. So those are all of the top Ember builds. Now let's get into Smiley Face. Top is 13.4k, but then you see a drop off, and that's because it's the number 1 hunter. I think he's also the number 1 Bloody Queen, but we will see. Number 2 uses Insolence, Detention, the Stun Persona, and Max Rage. So Clown is a hunter that really gets hurt by stunning characters, so you do see a lot of clowns just putting all of the persona into stun, and Insolence has always been meta on clown. The only thing is some clowns didn't use detention, but you see a lot of hunters in this meta like clown and photographer that didn't used to need detention. Nowadays they do, so this is a pretty popular build you'll see for Smiley. See, this is one that's going left up, but still a lot into stun. stun left up. And stun left up. So really insolence is needed on Clown, but also depends on map. So you won't see those hunters go left up on Moonlit, for example, and probably not Lakeside either. But if you're on Arms Factory or Hospital, then you need the pallet breaking and you need confined spaces. So that's why they'll go left up. But on bigger maps, they're going down left. And just for number 2 Clown, 50 stars, 38 stars. Let's move to Gamekeeper. Top one is 11.4k points. And he is 43 stars with a 68% win rate. Number 2 is 27 stars, 73. He's going down right, 1 in Rage, 1 in Berserker. Gamekeeper is a hunter you usually see people go trump card with and detention. He needs detention like most hunters, and he doesn't need insolence at all, and he doesn't really need up, so he's a trump card hunter. So they're all similar builds for Gamekeeper. You can go Control Freak to help his camping. So yeah, most builds are right down. That's meta for Gamekeeper. You did see one up down. Top 1 Ripper is 11.4k points with 39 stars, 84% win rate. 33 stars, 80. 36. So down right for Ripper. Ripper is a hunter. He's kind of similar to Soul Weaver. He can honestly use any one of these with detention, insolence, trump, or confined, but of course you won't see many insolence for him. Up down is usually only on Arms Factory, and every other map you'll usually just see down right. This one's choosing to put some in Berserker and some into stun. Similar build. So most is going to be trump card with him. He's putting it into pallet breaking. Pallet breaking is very useful on Ripper. Up down. And then trump detention. Let's move on to Soul Weaver. Top 1 Soul Weaver is 11.5k points. 42 stars, 61% win rate. 57 stars and 50. So similar to Ripper, almost the same build. Downright with Soul Weaver, she can go up down if it's a map like Arms Factory, up down, Blink. But the problem with up down, Blink is you're usually only going to tie that match. It's really a tying build. Your chase is great, but you don't have really anything else. You don't have any mobility for late game to win. Similar build. Oh, wait, same one. A similar build. Up, down. You can also go up, down, teleport on bigger maps. This is for if you're facing a priestess usually, because if you're using Blink trump card and you're facing a priestess and she super portals someone, then they're just gone and the game is almost over already. So you can go up, down, teleport to counter that. So you see stun persona and one in Berserker. So Weaver has always been good with Berserker because it stacks with her triple web that also increases her attack recovery. Geisha top 1, Geisha 11.6k. 44 stars. 53. 36. So they're using down, up, summon Control Freak, summon Stun, 1 Berserker, max palette. Geisha is up, down, Hunter, usually with teleport. Up, down. So there you go. This is pretty much the meta Geisha build right now. Up, down, max palette breaking, max control freak, and then 1 in stun and berserker. I do see some Geishas run right down with her, and because they'll use blink or peeper. But if you're really, a top Geisha and you want to win matches more than just tie, then usually you can get a down within 60 seconds without needing blink or peeper, because Geisha is a naturally strong chase hunter. So if you've mastered her, then you should be able to get a down without needing one of those, and then be able to use teleport, 1 for camping, because you can hit afar from the chair and then teleport back, and also just for Cypher Rush mid game, disrupting ciphers, and then of course late game with detention. Next hunter is Feast. Your top one is 12.9k. 64 stars, 66% win rate, 50 stars, 46. $39 stars, 87, and they are using downright. Feaster is a trump card hunter as well. You do not need insolence on him at all, and you do not need confined spaces on him really at all either, because he doesn't need the palette breaking. So you usually just see downright. They're using Tinnitus. You do not need Tinnitus on Feaster, because when his tentacles are charging up, it's the same as Tinnitus. But it just helps. So I'm using Feaster. I don't have Tinnitus. Sometimes I may get confused because it's not as direct as Tinnitus. Having that thing, the ear mark pop up, is much easier to read in the moment than looking at your tentacles and seeing if it's charging. Those are the builds for Feaster. Let's move to Wu Chang. Top 1 Wu Chang is 12.1k points. 48 stars, 68% win rate, 49 stars, 45. So top 1 Wu Chang is going up, down. Wu Chang is a very versatile hunter. He can use left, up, and right with detention. Most often you'll see up, down. Up, down with peeper. He can also use peeper, blink, and teleport. But most common will be up, down with peeper. Confined space helps him, but the palette breaking really helps him. Berserker really helps him, because in black form, along with the bell, you can get double hits or stuff rescues when you combine the two. But insolence is also really good on him, and that's what I use. I go insolence, max palette breaking, because it really helps his chase early game. And when you're using peeper, you don't have blink, and you're facing really good survivors that know how to kite, it is going to be pretty difficult getting a kill quickly if you're just going up, down, peeper. But it works, and it is a really good build for him. This one is up, down. See, this is an insolence build. They go down, left, and then put it in healing speed and stun. Insolence, 1 in berserker, 1 in palette breaking. This is the same exact build I used for Wu Chang. Just max and chase early game, and my camping, it may not be as good as it can be, but if I'm still soul siphoning and there is no mercenary, so I still have the mobility in game, and I like the fact that I'm getting a quicker down rather than just relying on camping. So those are the Wu Chang builds. Most popular is up, down, and left down. Photo, the number one Joseph is at 12.3k points, 54 stars, 70% win rate, 52, 48. Photo, so this is the most common build for him right now. It used to be up, down. At one point it was up, right, then it was up, down, and usually you see right down for him now. Photo benefits a lot of trump card. Most photos you see will start with blink and then they'll switch to peeper, and when you combine peeper in a map like Arms Factory and the card trait, it really helps you patrol the ciphers. Along with the photos stopping cipher rush, it helps you control the ciphers in game and get the win. Warranted order is good on healing speed, of course, is good on photos, slowing that down. And Berserker really helps because he has very, very fast attack recovery. Similar build here, but they're going max on Berserker. Up, right. Photo doesn't need detention, but it's just, you see a lot of times when you're facing top tier survivors, they are gonna pop that cipher, so that's when you need detention for him. So most popular photo build right now is trump card detention with Berserker. Top one Mad Eyes, 11.3k points, 44 stars, 63% win rate, 45, 60. So for Mad Eyes, usually this is the build you see. You see Max and Hunt, because Mad Eyes depends on a down at around 3 ciphers, right before 3 ciphers, and he has nothing to help his chase, so that means you need Max Hunt to help that. You go Max and pallet breaking to help your chase out as well, and when you stack that with his already fast pallet breaking, it's the fastest in the game. You go some in stun to also help your chase out, and then trump card. Similar build. And then there you have an insolence. Some Mad Eyes do still use insolence, but insolence was best when you are using walls early game to get the down instead of chasing early game to get the down. So if you're still playing a more traditional Mad Eyes approach, then usually you do want to use insolence for him. That helps it out a lot to get the portable console and to get overcharge a lot quicker. But if you're using the more popular approach nowadays, which is to chase, then you'll go up, and if you want trump card, then you'll take that too. Let's move on to Dream Witch. Top one Dream is at 12.3k points, 51 stars, 65% win rate, 56 stars, 86, 45. So most Dream Witches, this is the common build. You go Detention, Trump Card, Tinnitus, Wanted Order, and you can go in Berserker if you want as well. Dream Witch is one of the hunters you'll see the least difference in builds. Basically, every Dream Witch is going to use the same build, similar to this. So yeah, there's not much to explain. Dream Witch, you'll see they start off with Patroller, and then you need Trump Card because Patroller helps you get a down in around 40 seconds, 50 seconds. But then after they get saved, Patroller takes a long time to catch up to the survivor and then to get back to them. And if you don't have your Patrollers up anymore because you used all of them to get first down, this lets the survivor get away. So that's why you switch to Blink to kill any form of second kite, any form of rebound kite. And you have you have 4 blinks up if you have 4 different leeches, if you have 3 leeches in your spawn. So that's really meta for Dream Witch right now. Detention, of course, she has the best in-game of any hunter. And then the rest, Berserker helps her camping out. Wanted Order helps her camping out also because it lets you hit them early. Let's move on to Axeboy. Top 1 Axeboy has 11.2k points. 37 stars, 76% win rate, 25 stars, 24 stars. So this Axeboy is going up right. This is because he's focusing on 1, getting a down at 3 ciphers. Then he's focusing on Axeboy's camping. His camping is probably his best trait. So why not play him similar to Guard 26, where you are giving everything to help his chase, you get the down, and now it's just up to your camping. If you can do great camping and double hit Merc for a save and then stuff the rescuers, then you win. And if you don't, well, you're gonna lose anyway, so no need for detention. You can also go up down. Many Axeboys go up down, especially if it's a bigger map. You usually go up down with teleport in a bigger map. Similar, no detention on this one. Then trump card. You can see downright trump card if it's a smaller map and you want to use peepers or blinks to help your chase, and then switch to teleport at the end. So Axeboy, you're starting to see a lot of them bypass detention and play them in a similar route to Guard 26, focusing all on camping and getting a down before 3 ciphers, and then just focus all on camping. So that means no detention. But you can still use a more traditional up, down, teleport, big maps, up, down, peeper, blink, small maps, right down, peeper, blink, small maps. Evil Reptilian, top 1 is 12k points, 52 stars, 73% win rate, 40 stars, 42 stars. Top 1 is going down right, 1 in Berserker and 1 in Rage. And announcement, a lot of lizards you see will go detention and trump card. He's usually a trump card hunter because you'll have blink at the start and then teleport at the end with him. Similar build. And they're going up, down. So meta build for Evil Reptilian right now is down right. Bloody Queen, top 1 Bloody Queen has 13.3k points, and they're also the top 1 hunter. Number 2 hunter is number 2 Bloody Queen, so you can definitely see the correlation there. $57 stars. Oh, let me just show you. 100 stars, 50% win rate, 89 stars. So, really, meta for Bloody Queen has become downright, which it has always been. She's always been a detention trump card hunter because she doesn't need insolence and she doesn't need confined space. But now it's to go max in hunt with her. Hunt is very good for Bloody Queen. It helps you kill survivors if they're trying to loop you. It helps you against forward. So overall, hunt is very good for Bloody Queen, and that's what you'll see most often top Bloody Queens use. So yeah, that's really meta for Bloody Queen. Usually you just start with Blink and you switch to Teleport. Some Bloody Queens do start with Patroller, but recently meta has become for her is to start with Blink and then switch to Peeper, similar to what I explained with Photo. This is if there's like 2-3 ciphers remaining and you have Peeper, then you're able to manage the ciphers well and really control the game late game so that they don't get to pop the ciphers. So you will see Bloody Queen switch to Peeper nowadays, and it's a very viable strategy with her. Let's get into guard 26. Top one is 12.6k points, 47 stars, and 97% win rate. 43 stars, 36. Top one guard 26 with a 97% win rate. This is their build. Usually you just go up right with him. You don't go detention because he depends all on camping. You want to win every game at the chair. If you mess up with camping, what does it matter? You're gonna at best tie but probably lose the game anyway. So there's really no point in detention because that's just not where he succeeds. That's not where he excels at. So you want to go up right, help his chase out, trump card, and max control freak just to help his camping out even more. Similar build up right. So there you go. Meta for guard 26 is up and right. Confined spaces and trump card. Lastly, let's get into the newest hunter, Disciple, and top one is 10.5k points. 24 stars, 82% win rate. 27 stars, 21 stars. So this is really meta for, and she's not a trump card hunter because she needs teleport. She's very similar to Geisha, up, down, teleport, similar to what Ripper used to be. But what Geisha still is, up, down, and teleport. Control Freak helps her camping out a lot, and that's her best trait, so you want to help it out as much as you can. Pallet breaking. You need pallet breaking because if you put cats on a survivor, and then they get to a pallet, they throw down the pallet, but then you leap, so they get stunned. If you break that pallet with max pallet breaking, by the time the pallet's done, they're still stunned, so you have the hit. But if you don't have pallet breaking, by the time you break that pallet, they aren't still stunned, so you don't have the free hit anymore. And that helps, especially if you're facing like a perfumer. And also Berserker, just to help her camping out even more. Similar build, up, down. Up, down. So that's meta for Disciple. Up, down, teleport. Put the rest into Control Freak to help her camping. And then, of course, pallet breaking and Berserker. that is all for the video. Those are all of the best hunter persona builds. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave it a like. I'll have my survivor persona builds video out tomorrow, so if you want to see that or more videos like it along with my survivor tier list soon, please subscribe to the channel, and that'll be all for the video. Bye.